It's very hard to believe that there are games out there that could possibly match this late 20th century masterpiece. And to my knowledge, there's only one. This is a game so creative you start on stage 3. There's a real reason that this game is widely known even outside of shmup circles. There's also a real reason it commands a $200 price tag. But most of all, there's a real reason why this game is widely regarded to be the very best of its kind. With a Japan-only release, and no chance as of today of a port, the only way that you can achieve vertically scrolling bullet heaven on this level is on the Sega Saturn with the 1998 original. There really aren't too many games out there like Radiant Silvergun. With incredible gameplay mechanics, a stunning presentation, and a very deep plot, Radiant Silvergun really is in a class all its own. Interestingly enough, its gameplay mechanics might actually be so good because of luck. But one thing is for certain, when it comes down to making a shooting game, Treasure is the best. So, how exactly did Radiant Silvergun get lucky? Well, that has to do with the Sega Saturn's gamepad. With 6 easily accessible face buttons, each with a specific weapon mapped to it, selecting the right weapon for the right circumstances only a twitch away. This highly strategic selection of fire will cover you from any angle, so anything that's coming at you from any side can be taken out. You can also press the R button to swing an energy sword around. Using this energy sword, you can absorb pink shots coming your way. This will in turn fill a gauge. When that gauge is full, you can press the R button again to unleash a blistering melee attack. This massive twin-bladed attack will also make you temporarily invulnerable, allowing you to get into position to do the most damage. Radiant Silvergun gives you all the tools you need to succeed in the game. From there, it's all about pattern memorization and skill. As was the case with Einhander, even if the presentation wasn't all that great, it would still pass with flying colors. But again, it goes way over the top. The whole epic starts with a rather long animated scene, created by anime legends Gonzo. Unfortunately, since it doesn't have subtitles of course, you'll need to brush up on your Japanese to understand what's going on. The story continues through each and every level as well. To my knowledge, there is no other shmup out there that has this amount of plot. On the audio-visual side of things, the visuals are an incredible mix of 2D and 3D elements that are both seamlessly blended together with discrete scaling. There's also an awful lot of stuff going on screen, and very little slowdown to speak of. And then there's the music. Dear God, yes, the music. Composed by Hitoshi Sakamoto, Radiant Silvergun's soundtrack really lends itself to the epic nature of the game. With most shmups out there having a techno or rock-style soundtrack, this hugely orchestral soundtrack fits the bill rather nicely, and is a nice change of pace. And even though it has a really lofty price tag, anyone with the ability to get this game really should get it, especially if you're a fan of the genre. Now let's see how these two titans stack up. That's right, Einhander is pretty much king of the shoot-em-ups in the West. With perfect control, an incredible presentation, and an endless fun factor, Einhander rightly deserves a perfect score. With an excellent length, Einhander will also keep you busy for quite a while. Quite easily the very best horizontal shoot-em-up of all time. No PlayStation owner or shoot-em-up fan should be without it. And at about $50 at auction, it's not exactly the hardest game to buy. With this Japan-only release, its plot might be lost on some, but Radiant Silvergun's gameplay shines through. With some of the most creative boss fights I've ever seen in any game, an astounding presentation with an excellent soundtrack and amazing visuals, not to mention excellent, if lucky, control. Radiant Silvergun just does not do any wrong. Radiant Silvergun is also one of the longest shmups I've ever played, yet it still manages to be fresh at every single turn. It's fun, it's challenging, and it really should be on your shelf if you're an import-savvy Saturn owner. So which game is better? Well, that all boils down to your preference in gameplay. If you're a horizontal shooter lover, Iron Hunter. If it's the vertical scrollers you like, Radiant Silvergun all the way. But if you're like me, you're going to want to have them both. Iron Hunter and Radiant Silvergun are perfect.